Beware of Christmas Eve, a story by Ray Moore. I was sitting down to finish some work on the computer. As I did, I thought I heard noises outside. I didn't think too much about it. Our house is frequently visited by wildlife, and noises outside aren't unheard of. But gradually, the noises changed until it sounded very much like sobbing. Standing, I looked out the window. I couldn't see anything. I would have turned on the front porch light, but it had burned out a while ago, and I never got around to changing it. I stared out into the darkness. Nothing. I sat back down, and the noise got a little clearer. It was definitely sobbing. All sorts of weird thoughts raced through my mind. Could it be some kind of animal making these noises? I didn't think so. I couldn't recall any species of animal in the area that sobs. What if it's some poor soul distraught and suffering with the Christmas blues? If that was the case, they can stay the hell away. My luck, I would have the homicidal one sitting on the porch. Despite my best efforts to stop, I opened the door. And I was quite startled by what I saw. It was an elf. A real, live elf. Pointy ears, curly-toed shoes, ridiculous hat, the whole bit. The elf turned to look at me, with his tear-streaked face, eyes all puffy, and little button nose all red. He just looked at me, sniffling. Is everything all right? I asked. The elf just turned and put his face in his hands and began sobbing again. As he did so, I heard the clatter of a bottle. Looking down, I saw an empty bottle of schnapps roll down the sidewalk. You're drunk? I asked in amazement.
What business is it of yours?
Get the hell off my steps!
Screw you!
From the rooftop it came. I heard such a clatter. I walked past the elf to see what was the matter. And there on my roof, all dressed in red, was Santa walking towards me, away from his sled. Is there an elf down there? The fat man exclaimed. He's drunk again, isn't he? He should be ashamed. Looking down at the elf, who now sat on the ground, with his little head gently lolling around, Santa jumped off the roof and stared at the elf. Twixley, you should be ashamed of yourself. The fat man grabbed him and tossed him to the sleigh. For a man his age, it was quite a display. I'm sorry for any problems Twixley may have caused. But in mid-sentence the fat man paused. From up on the roof he heard the elf cry, On Donner, on Blitzen, and the reindeer did fly. The fat man then spoke, as if in a haze, It's so hard to find good help these days.